Life almost appears to be back to normal in Rio de Janeiro. The return of crowds to public beaches, however, doesn't mean things are improving. Despite an easing of restrictions, Brazil remains the country worst affected by coronavirus in all of Latin America. While the worsening outbreak in Brazil is an extreme example, other Latin American countries are also struggling to contain the virus. Health officials say widespread inequality have made the crisis worse.
We know that Latin America is the most inequitable region in the world and also one of the most urbanized regions in the world. So we have big cities like Rio, Sao Paulo, Lima, in where they are surrounded by belt of poverty and inequities. So the same lockdown that was applied in Europe to a certain extent cannot be completely applied in Latin America and the Caribbean.
In Mexico, authorities say they expect the height of contagion to occur near the end of June. And despite the worsening health crisis, the government has begun a gradual reopening of the economy. Health workers say this is a worrying sign.
Obviously, everyone is worried to see that people are basically going about their normal lives. And being in the health sector, you know the consequences that will have. So we're hoping that this doesn't go on too long, but at the end of the day, we know what the consequences will be.
Another hard-hit country is Peru, which neared 200,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 on Tuesday. Hospitals in the capital, Lima, are nearing a breaking point. The country's president, Martín Vizcarra, paid his respects to the 52 health workers who died in the fight against coronavirus.
The situation, as we all know, is a very difficult and complex one because this disease has caught us in a situation with a precarious health system with many needs.
Latin America was the last region to be hardest hit by the coronavirus, and now health officials warn it could take longer to recover than other parts of the world. Manuel, Rapalo, Al Jazeera.